Alright, so the length of an edge of a cube, so we have a cube here. So here's our cube. And the length of an edge is 5 feet. What is the total volume of 2 cubes of the same size? Yeah, Tegan. How did you do that? That's kind of hard.
Well, I know at first I did 5 times 5 times 5,
Okay.
and then I added them together and got 250 centimeters cubed.
Yeah, you were right, Brendan. It's 250 centimeters cubed because it's not just, it's feet. Oh, you're right, it is feet. 250 feet cubed because we're not just finding 1 cube, we're finding 2. So you have to add the 2 cubes together. Yeah, Emily, do you have a question?
2 things. One, what I did for this problem was in number 3, it was a cube, and so I just did 125 times 2. And can I do this?
Yeah, that was great. You knew that. You saw that the cube was 5, so she just kind of looked at it visually and did it that way. Yeah, you can do number 7.
Okay. Actually,
Yeah, can someone help Emily out? Eric.
well, I got 4 cubic units.
You got 4 cubic units. Alright, so let's say we have our cube here. And this is a perfect cube, though. It doesn't really look like it. And it says that the volume is 64. So how long is each edge? So what's the area for volume? I'm sorry, what's the formula for volume?
4.
Just the formula for volume. So what times what times what?
Oh, wait.
Can someone help Eric out? Yeah, height, exactly. Okay, so we know that our length times width times height is equal to 64. So how do we find just one length? Did anyone just find the one length? Yeah, Emily?
64 divided by 4.
64 divided by 4. That would, no, does someone know length?
4 times 4 times
4 times 4 times 4. So you had 4 times 4 times 4. And how did you know to multiply 4 times 4 times 4? How did you figure out that out? Just by looking at the 64.
Well, if you see what the 4 times 4 is, well, if you say, have, let's see, 8 divided by 4, will 16.
Yeah, no, you're on the right track. You're doing really good. But how did he know that one side is just 4 without knowing that 4 cubed is 64? Yeah, Brendan?
Square is equal size. Or no, I don't know what I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah?
64 divided by 4 is 16. And then you can, again,
Yeah, exactly. Because 4 with this funny looking 3, which means cube, is equal to 64. Because 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. Alright, so it is 4 cubic units.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. Number 8. Who wants to do number 8 for us?
Oh,
Yeah, right here.
I got C49 cubic yards.
You got C49 cubic yards, and how did you know that it was C?
Because I knew that the value C7 times 7 is 49.
Alright, that would be really awesome for area. Remember, that's one times height. What about volume? Yeah, Tegan,
A.
you got A, and how did you know that it was A?
Well, because we do 7 times 7 times 7. You have all the sides are equal on a cube and
Yeah, you're exactly right. She said you do 7 times 7 times 7 because we know that all of the sides are equal in a cube, and she got 343. All right. How about number 9? Last one. Anyone, Tegan? Go for it.
It says, if you know that a rectangular prism has a length of 256 meters and a width of 192 meters, can you find the volume? And I think no, because you don't have the height, all you have to have is length times width times height, and it only gives you the length.
Yeah, so it's saying if we have a rectangular prism here. Alright, here's our rectangular prism. And we know that the length is 256 meters. And that the width is 192. Alright, boys and girls, this right here, does that have to be equal to 192 meters? Doesn't have to technically. Oftentimes it is the rectangular prism, but it doesn't have to be. You were exactly right. The answer is no. We don't have to know. Maybe for a perfect rectangular prism, then this would kind of look like a square, and then these sides would be equal, but it doesn't have to be in this case. All right, boys and girls, you can turn that in.
Wait, so was the last one yes or no?
No, it does not.
I got it correct, but if you get some bonus, I wrote a no.
Wednesday, are you teaching us
Thursday.
All of you gone to the conference room and redo this. Do you understand that you multiply?
All right, boys and girls, you can come on back and have a seat. We're gonna do some review stuff.
We have a test
Do you understand what to do?
You're gonna have a quiz on this material tomorrow. So we're gonna review it first. All right, boys and girls, can somebody tell me what we are supposed to do with our marker and board while I'm talking? Listen up. Can someone tell me where our marker and board are while I'm talking? Yeah, Mimi. Exactly right, at the corner of the desk. So while I'm talking, tap your marker and put it at the corner of your desk so that you are not tempted to Google. This is really important stuff, guys, and I wouldn't want you to miss any of it. So make sure to do that so that I don't have to take the marker away. Yeah, Brendan.
What grade do you plan on teaching?
I don't know, we'll see. We can talk about it later.
Our school.
Okay. All right, boys and girls. So we're reviewing perimeter, volume, and area. So, what is the formula for perimeter? Anyone tell me? James.
Add.
You add? What do you add, though? You're right. Yeah, you're on the right track. You're doing great. You said you add width. What else do you add? What do you add, Elise?
You add all the sides.
Yeah, you add all the sides. So the length plus width. Or you could do 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, because that would be the same thing. So, boys and girls, you can use your whiteboards now. Can you find the perimeter of this shape right here? This green-blue shape. And then hold it up when you think you have it. What is that, James? right, boys and girls, so what's the first step? We'll do these words together. So what am I going to do first? So I'm looking for the perimeter of this shape right here. Yeah, Mimi.
Well, first you does he know the other side is like the same length?
Yeah, she knows that that side is also 8 feet, so she did 8 times 2. And what did you get?
16.
And she got 16. All right, what's next? What do we do? Tegan.
14 times 2.
14 times 2. And what's 14 times 2?
28.
28. All right, so she knows that since these are parallel and it's a perfect rectangle, that this side is also 14 feet. All right, so then what do we do with our 28 and 16 that we have? Mimi?
You add them both together.
Yeah, we add them, exactly. So, 16 plus 28, 8 plus 6. What's 8 plus 6, boys and girls? 14. All right, so we have a 4. Carry the 1. What's 2 plus 1 plus 1? Yeah, shout it out.
4.
4, exactly. So what's our perimeter?
44 feet.
44 feet. Well done. All right, let's try this funky looking one right here. This says 14 centimeters. You can't read it. And then that one is 3. And hold it up when you think you've got it. Check your math, Brendan. Good. Good. Check your math. Eric, what you're doing is your time, and that's awesome when you find area. But this is just perimeter. This is just addition. Check your math. You also multiplied instead of added. Awesome. Check your math, ladies. Some of you guys are multiplying. So what you're doing is trying to find the volume or the area of this shape right here. But what we're doing is finding the perimeter. Good. All right, so what's the first step? What do we do first? Yeah, Hudson, what do we do first? Yeah, add 14 plus 14 or 14 times 2. And what did you get for that? 28. Yeah, you got 28. And then what do we do? Yeah, go for it, Hudson. 3 plus 3, and what's that? 6. All right, and then what do we do right here with our 28 and our 6? James?
You add.
Yeah, we add them. And then what did you get? 34. Boys and girls, this is 34 centimeters. Some of you, what you were doing was multiplying 14 times 3, which would be great if we were looking for the area, but we're not quite there yet. All right, do you have a question, Elise?
Well, I got confused which one we were doing square or the big one, which is how I got 20.
Okay, you were looking at the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're concentrating on that little skinny guy. All right, boys and girls, find the perimeter of this object right here. And then hold it up when you think you've got it. Check your math. Awesome. But you don't need a square. Yeah, you don't need a square. Did you ever find the perimeter of this object right here? Yes. All right, you are getting this, boys and girls. Yes. All right, boys and girls, so how did we find the perimeter of that object right there, James?
Add them all together.
Yeah, exactly. Nolan, what you do is you add them all up. So the correct answer was?
72.
72 meters. Or you can even kind of chunk this. That means you can look at the 10 and 10 and know 10% is 20 in your head. So that's 20. 20 plus 20 is 40.